What is up, all you beautiful people? I really respect what Trump and Elon Musk are doing for the American people right now. We want a lot more of this everywhere in the world. I'm going to talk about many interesting topics. The Trump price lists are much higher and will significantly impact XRP's value in the future. And I got to say, a lot of what I'm going to share to you, man, is absolutely really going to be a genuinely appropriate element. I have been critical of some parts of the Trump price lists. What Trump said has really changed my thoughts on the future of these taxes. We'll discuss that soon. And we're going to get into the American justice device, what is converting there, and why this is going to be truly out of the ordinary for XRP and HBA especially. I want to start by talking about this. Elon Musk recently shared a tweet from the Wall Street Map that says, George Soros received $260 million from USAID. He was using this money to help hurt the American legal system. It's really crazy. Everybody thought that George Soros was the use of his very own money to basically bribe politicians. He got so involved in different political groups like USAID that he actually started gaining from it directly. This turned into how public money is used. The swamp is unusually muddy for the first time in history. It is becoming clear to everyone with strong evidence. This will be a great part of the crypto industry. We'll explain the reasons for this. First, we need to talk about tariffs and how they will affect the banking system, especially since I know many of you may not be fully prepared for this discussion, okay? First, the European Union has agreed to lower their import taxes on American cars. I didn't notice this before, but it seems that Europe, Japan, and China, many other countries have higher taxes on certain U.S. businesses to protect their markets. This helps local European motor manufacturers sell more in Europe. And so Europe is mainly pronouncing, okay, we're able to lower these price lists to make your vehicles more aggressive. After Trump has started out to threaten Europe with these price lists, I am now against the Canadian taxes because Canada doesn't actually impose any tariffs on the United States. When Trump imposed tariffs on us, I realized it quickly. I understand the EU and respect Japan because they do impose tariffs on America. They definitely gain a lot from that and receive a lot of news from it. The auto business is very important, and the problems with U.S. vehicles are a significant concern. With that in mind, I fully support putting tariffs on countries that are already imposing tariffs on us. This will encourage them to negotiate, helping the United States compete better. This will create a more linked world where people will show more respect for each other, especially after Trump's big announcement about reciprocal tariffs. Here's another update about property news, and we'll talk about the reciprocal taxes in just a moment. Another interesting aspect of justice involves the co-founder of Tornado Cash. Alexei has been freed from jail. Many people who were worried about the crypto projects that faced legal issues have started new ventures. I believe this is an important step forward for the Trump administration and the Republicans to earn the trust of the people again. President Trump is saying that Elon Musk's company, Deep Doge, will be checking how the Pentagon spends its money. Okay. I never thought this day would come. We all know the Pentagon has a lot of corruption, and it's becoming even more obvious just how corrupt it really is. In 2024, they failed their 7th straight financial report, unable to explain over $824 billion. The Pentagon has not passed its financial audits, and when you total the missing money from each audit, it adds up to trillions of dollars. Where are all these trillions of dollars going? You might be wondering. Well, some of it goes back to people like George Soros through organizations like USAID and many others. Other parts of its miles just going directly to the wallet of politicians. I just want to play this statement from Trump because it shows how he thinks about business. I have to say, there can't be any corruption in the government. It's wonderful that this is happening now. We will be doing more and more of that. We will search a Department of Education. We're going to be looking, even in our Navy, Peter, we will be looking at a lot of money being spent on things that are unrelated and have no value. We're talking about trillions of dollars. In the end, it could be trillions of dollars that are lost and possibly illegal, with many cases definitely being illegal, but maybe seen as normal. I'm really pleased with what this group of young people is doing. younger, smart people are doing it because I asked them to. It may be much easier not to do it. However, we should take some of these items away to locate the corruption. We discovered a lot of cheating. The current president is saying that there is a lot of corruption. Every unmarried government group today is worth trillions of dollars. USAID is just the beginning. This is going to be intense and focused. Elon Musk has said this himself. He wants all government groups to use blockchain for full transparency. This is going to happen. This is what they may be going to be doing for the rest of this year, which are going to be saving people trillions of bucks in misappropriated price range. What do you men think that is going to do for the US economy? It will be truly amazing. It sets an example for the rest of the world since everyone is watching this closely right now. As a Canadian, I'm curious about having a Doge in our government. We need someone to keep an eye on all the misused money because I know what goes on in the Canadian government. I understand what goes on in the EU, and I think we can all agree that we shouldn't let our tax money be misused. These leaders keep raising taxes, which lets them take more of our hard-earned money. That is not real. There shouldn't be any pressers earning a $150,000 salary. But is a multi-million-dollar website really worth it that doesn't provide any real experience? These people are taking from the public, and we need to oppose this. Yes, XRP and HBAR are definitely good solutions. Let's go back to talking about tariffs for a moment. President Trump will be putting in place similar taxes to match those set by other countries. I completely support this. American businesses want to be treated well. If there is a tax on American cars in Europe, the US wants to make sure that each European car in America costs about the same extra amount as American cars do in Europe. Naturally, anyone else around the world involved in this business should also be considering it. This will slow down the markets a bit, but in the long run, it will be very beneficial for the US economy. This gives me a lot of confidence that the markets will perform very well. The Bitcoin markets are now in the spotlight, as you already know. The answer to all of these corruption troubles are